Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday night, the end of a week. It's E. Roivus here for you as we continue our viewer's choice playthrough of the Outer Worlds. Stream number 8. Hopefully, we will not have the same issues that we did last week, in which the game will crash halfway through, but everything went smoothly on Monday, so I am hoping that will be good for tonight. Here's hoping. So hopefully you had a wonderful week. You're healthy, you're safe. Especially if you are watching from Texas, my friends down in Texas. Hopefully you are staying safe and warm as best you can. So we are going to pick up right where we left off in Stellar Bay, in which we had only just recently gotten to Fallbrook. We've picked up some more side quests. We're getting close. I have a feeling we're going to be off this planet and continuing with some more of the main quest. Because we are definitely in the later half of the game at this point. That's right, we just wrapped up with Sanjar. And I'm going to keep making that mistake. So yes, we've got the Slaughterhouse Clive side quest. That's right, we have Cascadia to go to as well. That's off-world. That's off-world. That's off-world. So the only two quests at this point, and we have the main quest, so you have to go back to Hiram. So let us start this evening with the apology to Kurt Vonnegut with Slaughterhouse Clive. So let us deal with our good friend Clive. Or not good friend Clive, as the case may be. Who is where? Over here. So let us travel to the crossroads. I'm watching you. That's not far. That's not far at all. Yeah, we just follow the road. Just follow the road. Definitely have to go to Cascadia. It's the last part of the fun here on Stellar Bay. We have Nyoka and the Vicar as our party members. Here's our factory. I don't want to deal with you.
Oh, no. No. No, no.
All right, we have found the factory.
Trouble incoming.
I mean, fine. Restricted area requires ID. Okay. Well. Let's see if there's another way in. There's always a way to get in. I will take that mag pick. Oh, I am encumbered. Alright, well, let's change that. Do I have any cheapy weapon that I can just drop? 960. Ooh. 960. What's my current one? 684. No. I want that melee weapon in my pile there. No. Unequip. That's what I want. Can I not? Oh, because I'm currently using it. Okay. That's how you want to play it. Unequip. There we go. That's... yeah. And now let's modify that. Well, I can't. Not until I get to a workbench. So I will not disable... I will not break that down yet. But I will break you down. And what about armor? Oh, I've got way too much armor here, in fact. 27, you're medium. You're heavy. But I'll take you. Break you down as well. Alright. Well, let me go that way.
Just that good. Heard something. Incoming.
Beautiful. I'll take your bits and your light ammo. Yes. I said there's always a way around.
Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cook borscht over a sulfur pit.
Factory gate key. There we are. That's what I should have done in the first place. Alright, that weapon doesn't work.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Ha! I don't really care about earning the reputation of a Borst factory, to be brutally honest. CP Borst factory are now angry. Yes, well. Maybe if I leave and come back again. There we are.
I don't know what's worse. The taste of Borscht and beans, or the stench that comes later.
Transition to Borst factory. Nice. Get your Borst. The Hormel of the future. Workbench discovered. That's what I was looking for. Whisper Quiet Muzzler, bits, and a pistol. Yeah, I'm encumbered. Knew that was coming. Alright. Can I repair all equipped? That'd be nice. I can absolutely do that. Beautiful. Okay. What can I mod? Let's get a muzzler on there. Ooh. Definitely increases the damage. Nice. No, I want to keep you. Nope, you're good. Which one am I currently equipped with? Ah. I thought I was equipped with that one. No. Oh, I'm not equipped with that one, but someone else is. So, yes. Sure. Thug kit, melee, and defense skills. I like that. I like that a lot. Yes, good. No one else is equipped. And let's break down. As I need to lighten my load here. Yep. Lighten you. Lighten you. Flamethrower, sawed-off shotgun, lighten you. Just break down all the parts. What about armor? Armor! Let's see if we can get rid of some stuff. Some heavier stuff. Weight 1, weight 2. Weight 1. It's the suits of armor. Yeah, I think we're good there on the weight front for now. For now. Do a save. Because I'm now just paranoid like that. That's sealed. Can't go that way. Okay. And I did go in guns a-blazing, so the staff of this factory are not too thrilled with me at the moment. I didn't find that ID in time.
I don't know what's worse. The taste of forced beans or the stench that comes later.
Greetings, authorized personnel. The King would like to remind you that terminal sessions are recorded with corresponding timestamps. Prolonged periods of use are liable to incur conduct infractions. If you would like to temporarily disable the recording system, please schedule a dinner appointment with the King after entering your password. Alright, we've got 2 messages. First one from A. Rose to F. Patterson. Factory's back online. Feels strange. Not only did I never think I'd stoop to this sort of work, but they gave me your place on the line. Wish you could have waited, just for a little while, but that's fine. Me and Cousin Isaac are right as rain, we are. I never met a man so eccentric as the factory's new owner, Clive. Got a dreadful temper, he does, but he pays our wages on time, so I don't rightly mind. Just, if you ain't coming back, you could at least answer my darn messages. I feel like a fool sending these, like I'm pouring my heart into some silly diary. Maybe I'll go visit with Isaac. Haven't seen him in a few days. The one you left behind, A. I cannot frickin' take it any longer. I know the money's good. I know the work's steady, but Core, you can't hardly fathom what it's like, day in and out. Grew up with the slimy worm, and now he's got me calling him the Borst King of Monarch, like some real fraggin' royalty, like the myths of old. And he's always muttering to himself, or shouting, splattered with gristle or worse. But I know what happened to them fellows who got pink slips. Won't go out like that. Not me, and not on account of Slaughterhouse Clive. I quit. Your loving brother, Janin. Alright. I only have a limited time with the disguise. Manager login sequence initiating. Greetings, authorized manager. The King would like to remind you to please record the day's production cycle numbers and promptly return to work, or I'll see you for dinner, you cysty neck sack of blood clots. We have the financial records. Oh, I don't have high enough intelligence to edit the financial records. Can't do that. So that ends that possibility. Cysty pig. Okay, that means the disguise has now, it's now kind of sort of failed. So, our friend Clive is over there. Greetings, authorized personnel. The King would like to remind you of the following message. Begin block. Quote, the cysty pigs get 5 cans of Borst per meal per day each. Not 4, not 6, not 10. That is 5 precisely. And I don't care how much they squeal at you or how pathetic their sad little eyes are. If you over or underfeed my stock, I will carve each of your limbs away and then run your shrieking body through the machine. Dreadful slow. Let's increase the daily vitamin to the feeding troughs by 4,000%. Comprehensive nutritional assessment indicates the current administration of slop is Category 2 toxic. We have an inventory log. Borstwurst isn't the worst thing you've eaten today if you've tried our new C&P Soylent Taupe flavor. Oh, so is Borst people? Inventory log past. Inventory log present. Okay.
What? You... Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout. I'm darn well thinking about it. Well, since you asked me real nice, fine. I'll let it slide. But just this once, mind you.
All right. So the reach, I see how it works now. I've never had to do that this game. So, so let's increase that administration to lethal. There we are. We have dealt with Clive, and I didn't have to meet him. Beautiful. Now I can return to Catherine. And I would like to get out of here before... I gotta go back up. Because that... Yep. That's gonna fail. That's a space turlet.
Do you think you might have forgotten something? Don't play coy. I know you were warned about wandering around once already. I'll pretend I believe you, so long as you get back to work.
Okay, I only have one more recharge. So I need to get out of here. There we go. And I didn't have to just take on an entire factory by myself. Nice. There we are. Excellent, excellent, well.
A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tithes?
Why, that's borderline offensive, Ms. Remnery Wentworth. Of course I believe. The tithes are merely a well-earned bonus.
I met another believer once. Pushy type. He thought he'd been left behind for a while.
Alright, well.
Don't mess with us!
There we go. Well, since I did the thing, can we go back to... Yeah, we can go back to Fulbrook now and finish that. And then we have the Cascadia. So we'll finish this up. So let's go back to Fulbrook. If you're out there watching me, good evening. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with me. Looks like it's a little quiet this evening, but that's okay. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate your company.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
She's fine.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards. Fast, efficient, eager to please? Might be I should ask you for more favors. Guessing your services don't come cheap. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig. I'll presume you mean Arthur. The one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
All right. Good. That takes care of that. Which shifts us back into the main quest, but I do not want to do that just yet. Let's do this Space Crime Continuum quest. And then we are just that much closer to being done with the planet. Okay. So where are you on the map? A ways. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. But we can get a little closer with that. And we'll do a save. Where am I going? That way. Because I have been just on this planet for most of the game. And I would like to move on now. Cascadia Turnpike discovered. Oh, we've got company. Well, no time like the present. I do love using Nyoka's ability.
Dreads, you say?
Their death, our survival.
Considering that the level cap in this game is 30, and I'm at 21 now, almost at 22. Really? You're still up? Let's go back to my shotgun. I like that. Alright, yeah, I'll take some of your bits. Oh, we've got a scrap mechanical ahead. That's gonna be fun.
We got trouble.
Alright.
That's the last.
Well, that was much easier than I thought. Nice. I will break you down. There we are. Okay, we've reached Cascadia. Oh, it's Rizzo's, Oh, I can't break in. Okay. Well. There has to be another way in. Or do I actually have to take the landing pad? Well, let's just take care of this hooligan. This accursed mountebank.
I've had quite enough of you.
Thank you, Vicar. Nice. Well done, Vicar. Okay. So there was another way in after all. Got it. But it is crawling with marauders. Welcome to Rizzo's point of purchase operating system. You've been on shift for 88,536 hours. You have earned a 5-minute break. Why not enjoy a knock you out bar? Enter password. Welcome, doctor. Good. Did you greet the customer by saying, "Welcome to Rizzo's Sweet Shop. We've got your candy handy. How can I sweeten your day?" Have you offered the customer a slap? View current inventory. Transition to Rizzo's secret laboratory. Okay. We've entered the secret lab. Signal the unreliable. Okay.
This is Rizzo's lab, all right. Place has more dust than sweetener now.
And I do not have the requisite hacking skills, so I actually need to go around the long way. Vending machine discovered.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized. Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons. Weapons primed. Engaging.
All right. Well, you know, you asked for it.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Like, really? I'm so fucking sick and tired of you mechanicals. Rizzo's like Wonka, but more dystopian. Good evening, Tiny Dragon. Welcome, welcome. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay. So that wasn't quite the long way I had envisioned. I expected more of a labyrinthian way to get there, but we got there. Nice. Let's unbar this door while we're at it. Let's use the terminal. Personal messages on Rizzo Time will result in a mandatory deduction from your monthly candy fund. Ooh, do people get paid in trident layers in this laboratory? Ooh. You get a monthly stipend of scrum-diddlyumptious bars and everlasting gobstoppers? Before we signal A to the land here, let's start with the messages here. From Redacted. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission end state. I understand we're bound for a secondary lab. Will you be supervising our research this time, or it will be the standard work from the shadows routine? To Elfall. Thank you for your optimism, Lore. What we're doing isn't easy under the best of circumstances, much less with the board cutting corners. I can promise you that our research will lead to a better Halcyon, even if we have to pay a terrible cost getting there. From redacted, subjects of oxygen rationing on native fauna. You have your orders, Doctor. This project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. With all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project or its purpose from any papers we release. We have made several discoveries about how the terraforming process affected the nucleon of the Raptidon and Manti families. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when oxygen concentrations are reduced to 19.5%, a level within human tolerance. This is not about fame or prestige, it's about potentially saving lives. Please. So that's what happened. Okay. The unreliable has been signaled. Set up a link to the refueling system. The closest functioning terminal with refueling authorization is located above the Flavor R&D lab. Gotta kill 2 birds with 1 stone and use employees as test subjects for weird weight loss products.
Captain, a touchdown on Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the authorized terminal within the lab.
Thank you very much, Ada. Oh, the first lab I was in just a few minutes ago, just before you got here, it was a C&P Borst factory, and the terminal said, "Why not try our new Soylent Taupe flavor?" Oh, this is going to be fun. My terminal is over there. I'm going to have to deal with these idiots here. I'm going to switch weapon while I'm at it.
Traps everywhere. Watch it.
And apparently I am encumbered as well. Why? What did I... Oh, I changed the armor. That's why. Alright. Yeah, I changed my armor. That's what did it. Okay. So I need to unencumber some stuff. Soylent Taupe, yes. Alright. I'm going to need to get rid of another breakdown. Add to junk. I don't need all that meat. Deep fried sisty bits. Okay. Oh, I'm on fire.
Everyone all right?
Alright. Can we repair all our stuff here? Yes, I can. Can I repair my armor? Yes, I can. Can I increase my... Hold on. What am I equipped with? Come on. Thank you. Okay. So that's already heavily modified as it is. Got it. Got it. Okay. So I'm good there. There's my terminal. So let's do that. Energy cell. That I can pick. That's because I don't have Parvati with me. I should have...
Nice.
I should have just, Yeah, I wish I had Parvati with me. I can, actually. I can go back to the ship. Align fueling system. Siphon the gas. This terminal does not have administrative permissions required to transfer. Access is restricted to the Executive Research Focus Group terminal located in R&D labs. Okay.
Making me a mite nervous.
So let's go. Let's go crazy. I'll just take you. There's going to be a level up at the end of this battle. There we are. 22. Skill and perks available. All right, let's do the thing. One, two, three. Definitely want to increase that stat a bit more. Can I not? Oh, right. I can. Hey! 5 bits. Thank you. Level up bits. Thank you so much, Tiny Dragon. And we've got some perks. Can I increase my... Ooh, minus... increase 20% damage. Air effect. Cooldown 15. Headshot kills deal 25%. Okay. Science weapon damage. Steady hand. Ooh, I like that. Oh, yeah. It's increased my carrying capacity. Absolutely. Yes, yes. Absolutely, yes. And I don't get a level up for anything else. Hashtag or yeah. Doesn't matter the game. What are you? Dr. Thomas Linwood Ryle, Ingratitude. Ah, okay. Alright. Well, let's press on then. There's gonna be more nasties ahead. Yep. What the hell, chicken? The hell, chicken, are you? Why am I on fire? Oh, that's why. Why am I on fire? Oh, that. Or your pants are filled with starfish. There's our lab.
This is the part where I take over, Captain. Do not fret. I've been cracking systems like these for years. I do so love when you jest with me. I will take that as an intended distraction from the stress of all that could go terribly and
Good evening,
excruciatingly
Winged.
wrong should I fail.
All right.
Aha! Got it. Easy as mock apple pie. You can say that again. Except for the last part. Do not call me that. On pain of death.
Ha!
I'd like to see you try and stop it.
All right. Lovely. So we've taken care of those. And now all that remains is my exit. But I'm going to save it. Because, these things are to happen. These things are to happen. Transition back to Cascadia. Yep. Good. Enjoy this wonderful anatomy drawing of a mantis swarm. Please enjoy. All right. I'm just gonna take some stuff. Take some mag picks and some biddies.
This town must have looked
Nothing but a space turlet.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
And we're gonna just go crazy. Oh. Oh, I hate getting caught in the reload.
the strong survive and the weak perish.
I love that move so much. No, 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 no. Really? Death by a trillion cuts it is then. Down you go. Very, very bad chickens, yes. Wasted a lot of my light ammo. Didn't want to do that. But there was nothing for it. Okay. The goods are secured. Okay, so we have to go back to the groundbreaker. But before we do that, let's wrap up this main quest. Can I fast travel? I cannot fast travel while near hostiles. Okay. So I'll just need to get away from those hostiles. Now can I go? Yes, I can. Better than nature! Okay. All right, let's go meet our buddy boy, Hiram, who thinks himself, who fancies himself, super mysterious information shadowy broker. When really he's just a colossal pissant. Immanuel Kant was a real pissant who was very rich. Mantisaur Queens were the bane of my existence in this. Hello, Hiram.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem in the end?
I'd say fairly competently.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant... Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
We're almost done. Let's finish this.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Okay. Okay, so I can't use that yet. So let's throw the switch, provided, I still have this sneaking suspicion that there's going to be like a boss battle or something. Well, that's a big Jupiter. No, really is quite as simple. All right.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a no good.
Black holes. Did you see that? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Oh, no.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Alright, quest updated. Speak with Phineas. Okay. Canid's Cradle, see where the ship lands. Let's see. No, you know what? I'm not going to get involved anymore in their petty squabbling. I'm done with that. So no. No. However, I could potentially take it for myself. So where are you? Okay, you're over here. I'm way the fuck over there. You are... That's where the Unreliable is at the moment. So let's go there, because I want to change out the Vicar and put Parvati back in. But let's do a quick save while we're here. Let's bring Parvati back into the fun here. It's like, hey, wait a minute. I could possibly grab that for myself and be like, well, screw you. So where... Map. Yes, I know I'm near hostilities. Which means, let's give Parvati some better items. Do I have a higher powered assault rifle? I have a flamethrower. What's the damage? 674. That's still pretty damn good. And 321. Melee weapon. No, that's good. That's good. I gotta head out and watch anime, but I've got to catch a bit of the stream. Have a wonderful evening, Tiny Dragon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the anime. And I'll talk to you later. Yeah, let's see if we can change up. So that's medium armor. 27. No, I think we're good, actually. Oh, and because I increased my capacity by 100 kilograms, I can really get all of my hoarding on. This is going to be great. A report written by a Rizzo wildlife specialist regarding Project Taro. It lists concerns that the higher than average volume of taro ray corpses may be attracting local wildlife. Combined with the alluring purple-berry aroma coming from the Cascadia bottling plant, the engineer worries that raptidons may be encroaching ever closer to the walls. Though the walls are theoretically sound, the engineer warns that they're relatively shallow and that particularly clever raptidons could possibly dig beneath them or find their way into the chemical waste pipes. And good evening, Starwolf! We lose a tiny dragon and gain a Starwolf. Welcome, welcome. What I need is probably some more ammo, because I used a lot of light ammo there. I also need to find my way out of this town. Don't. You saw ship go boom. Yes, good. And now we're on our way to look for that.
Used to be, you can get the best wine.
We're going to look at that ship.
I would have liked to see this place before it was all boarded up. Lit up the night.
All right, well, time to do some fatting.
This area's suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
One down. Thank you, Parvati.
No hard feelings, okay?
Plaza, no. God, the flaw and perk system in this game is just like, take this really, really, really heavy damage thing. Take this minus. I was on fire, yes. Take this like increased damage to everything, but you get a perk point. No, that's not a good prize. Critical hit right up the thing's ass. Nice. I like that.
Incoming, Captain!
Oh, who's... Oh, you.
You guys all right?
Like I said, I'm only slightly on fire. Just a little. It's just some swamp gas. We're fine. We're fine. I've got fire insurance.
Here we go!
Here we go! Nope. Took care of it, Parvati. We're good. We're good. We're good. Like, I was on fire, but not no more. Oh. Come on, Yoka, do your thing.
Solid kill.
All right. Still pressing on. Singed really, a bit of crust. Yeah, just a bit overdone. Just put some Crisco on it. I'll be fine. All right. 70 meters away. Wow. That's the thing that crashed. Okay, now I'm slightly poisoned.
Everyone all right?
Just slightly poisoned. All right. Oh. Looks like I'm going to have to go around. You smell delicious. Thank you. Thank you, Starwolf. Sulfur pits discovered for a bunch more experience. 51. All right. Ah. So what the hell happened here? We found a fast travel location.
Go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep. We'll be keeping watch here.
Oh, you're telling me to go on ahead. That's always a good sign. All right, well, let's see what this terminal has to offer. Ship ID, Cantankerous Canid. Was this like a rotten vermicious Canid? Captain Matsu's captain key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Well, let's just eject that. Captain Matsu's keycard has been removed. The current time is error, which indicates that the captain's shift is still ongoing. Failure to report to duty is a violation of UDL policy. Let's run some diagnostics. The gunship's operational parameters. Main terminal online. Bridge controls offline. Engines technically functional. Hull integrity, don't ask. This Mark IV gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary or nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. View logs. All right. We'll start with Captain's log. November 12th, 2354. CE saying something about spare regulator bypass something. Chikushao, I'm turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested and lose power than drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Only for you, Winged. Only the best Captain. Only the best shitty Kirk impersonations for you. Captain's log, January 3rd, 2355. A bunch of our ship fell off, and nobody likes me. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot him down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Start Mayday message playback.
Hello. My name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Okay. We've unlocked that. Okay. Just keep going here. What are you? Use. Use. I'll take the targeting module. Which we did. Optional! Oh, they're optional. Which means I can keep it for myself. They're not going to make me choose to give it to one. Aha. Which is good. I don't want to give it to either of them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the ship and go back to the gunbreaker. Apparently I'm near some hostiles, so I can't fast travel back to the ship yet. That's some dedicated passive aggression. Yes, yes it is. Alright, I think I'm away from the hostiles now, so let's head to my ship. Where's my ship? There's my ship. Oh, let me fast travel. Thank you. Fast travel there. Thank you. So, just going to warn you in advance. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, are we good? Hang on. I think we are about to lose the stream. Yep, we just did. The game crashed. Okay. So the game has crashed. So I'm rebooting the game. So just hold that thought. And thank you for the sub, Starwolf. Thank you very much for the sub. All right, let's try this again. Do we have visual? Do I have visual? I think I do. No, okay, so the game crashed, and when the game crashed, the stream disconnected, but then it reconnected. So, we're good. I did not need to restart my computer this time. All right. We are back. So I had where was I? I had just saved it, and I was getting back to the ship. That's what I was doing. Well, because you subscribed, that means you get access to the two emotes. You've got the Wonka Goose and the Chaos Bee. So well done. I genuinely do not know why
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Like, this game in particular has had I've had issues with crashing. And the hilarious thing is that I streamed for almost 2.5 hours Monday and it didn't crash a single time.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Well, back to the groundbreaker we go.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Alright. So let's bring our current 2. Actually, yeah. Let's continue. So, once again, thank you for joining me this Friday evening. We just had the game crash, but we're back online and we're still going. I didn't have to restart my computer, which was good. Just frustrating. Like, I can play this game for like 2 or 3 hours at a time without any problem on stream, and then you get like tonight where I've only been streaming for almost an hour and a half, and the game's already shit itself once. I don't get it.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
But we'll press on nonetheless.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. But at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they? Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots. All right, cut the pig shit. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sure.
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right? This opportunity won't come around again, Captain. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Ooh.
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation. Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one
Do you
last
have a
thing.
flag?
When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
All right. Well, good. So with that all said and done, let's save it because it's, apparently it's been perfectly justified having me to do that. Okay, so I need to go to... Let's speak to Phineas. Although maybe I can dump some stuff off on Gladys here.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go. Anytime.
Okay,
sweetheart.
so nothing there.
You know where
Nothing
to
more. Alright, well. Back to the ship then.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Park. You want one? You got your front right here.
Alright. Cool. But yes, I'd like to finish Radio Free Monarch and then move on to the next main quest. Because I've been stuck on that one for quite a
Some
while.
crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Okay.
I definitely won that round.
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually... Watch your step on Monarch. It's not just the monsters and sulfur pits you gotta look out for. I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone who's plugged a few severed aortas. Only if you don't mind ending up with a mess on your hands. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't gonna change anything. Honestly, stay out of it. We've got our own problems to deal with. I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually ends up saving me one too. Hey, I'm the doctor here. That means I'm supposed to be the one nosing into your business.
Ooh.
Anyway, I can take a hint. You stay out of mine, and I'll stay out of yours. Anything else?
No, that'll do it. What about you?
Hey, Cap. Parvati showed me how to properly grease the magazine release on one of my firearms. She's a smart one, you know. Opal was quiet in the same way. She'd hang back, out of sight, then all of a sudden pop in with a bit of wisdom out of nowhere. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything. I will.
Okay. So what about you?
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm
Nice.
thinking of doing it here, on the ship. I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me.
Oh,
I'm all covered in engine
so
grease,
cute.
and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days, and well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
I might have some.
I mean, only if you're not busy, or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me.
I mean, we're here.
Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Okay. Don't I already I must have. If I don't have anything in my vast supplies of hoarding. Ah, specific supply. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we're here. So before I go hopping off to other planets, might as well, because I'm here. Come on. frustrating. It's like now it's like I'm mildly anxious anytime I see a loading screen pop up. I'm just like, eh.
This is Halcyon News.
Okay.
We interrupt your regular.
This way. Oh, I knew I had to go back to Granny for something.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny, miny, moe it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
Oh-hoo.
We didn't have anything rosish in Edgewater. I heard it smells real pretty, though.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so
All right, so what's next?
You're welcome, dear.
Speak to Parvati. Okay.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Well, Parvati, here you are.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you. Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain.
Oh god, I have to go back to the planet I just got off of.
It's gonna be worth it.
Really? For the love of God? You have to go save every possible item for the next... Yes. Alright, well. If we're going back off-planeting anyway, then, we'll make the rounds. I'm just so amused that I have to play matchmaker. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Going all across the galaxy in the name of Wov. Twoo Wov. All right.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Alright. In the meantime, while I am here, let's repair everything. Let's repair, tinker, all the things. woo of. And what do I want to modify? Can I modify? Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, I can. I've got everyone on the ship. Okay, that's why. That's why. I'm like, why? That's a lot of options. That's a lot of options. Okay. So, before we just go all over the damn place, since I have to do so many things off-world, first things first, let's speak with Phineas. Get the frickin'... Change the main quest, for the love of God.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Where in Monarch? Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death. There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death.
There are no people, only death. All right, let's go to Phineas's lab and just change the goddamn main quest.
At Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? What happened to the captain who kept pestering his ship computer? The life support was disabled. Ha, ha. Get it? As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
I have a smart ass AI. Beautiful. All right. Let's take Parvati and the Vicar along. Oh, nope, I hit the wrong button, and I'll have Parvati and Yoka coming along. All right. Phineas Improved Science Lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
All right. Okay.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
What are you? You're back to the ship. Phineas's weapon. Okay. So they're both in the same slot. Alright.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Ooh.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line. Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Beautiful.
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Science!
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress. What's on your mind?
Okay, let's see.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Are we done with the info dump? We're getting close.
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Point.
Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
I mean, 70 years will do that.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. Get it?
Hey!
We'll do our very best to save them all.
I still think you have an ulterior
I'd
motive.
best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
All right, level up. 23. Beautiful. So, let's do some skills. A point there. Add a point there. 2 points there. 2 points there. 1, 2. 3. Okay. Cool. Good. Good. So we have a level up there. And save it. And acquire Phineas' science weapon. Where is it? Gladys. What would Gladys have anything to do with it?
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Ooh!
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Aw. Oh, it's Bubbles! It's Bubbles the Borst! How cute! Pet piggy. Dehibernation experimentation notes. Raising core temp another 5 degrees Celsius over 1 hour. Dosage appears to be working. Slight difference from process in cysty pigs, not beyond expected boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no sign of traumatic mast cell wall collapse. Encouraging. Reminder, still need to mop up pig. Need to get a view into the cranium to see what's going on with neurons. Oops, hand slipped. Likely effects? Nothing important. May have numbness in left heel. Who even needs that? Looking at sample. Evidence of hyperactive production of dopamine and norepinephrine curious. No evidence of entropic effects on neurons, however. Very excited. Now, if only I can keep them from exploding. Raising core temperature another 5 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Oops, forgot I had probe in brain, jostled with elbow. Subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Feel ridiculous telling mostly frozen slab of meat you're doing fine, Farland. Practicing bedside manner important. AIDS recovery. Curious about that neurochemical production. Side effect of prolonged hibernation. Subject may experience tachypsychia, exaggerated fight or flight response. Checked brainwave, found sharp uptick in perceptive cognitive processing when I jostled the probe. Fascinating, equivalent to speed of common fly's brain. Could be useful in stressful situations. Subject time dilation. SeaWorld moving in slow motion. Would everyone from Hopes have this sort of brain damage, or is it peculiar to Farland? Can't wait to awaken more from Hope, study in detail. Is it even right to call this effect brain damage? It seems like enhancement to me. Who wouldn't want on-call, hyper-fast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to an eternity? To be able just for a moment to perceive the world in all of its infinite detail? Core temp up still stable, no sign of cell wall decay, neurological necrosis. Beginning next 5 Celsius over 1 hour cycle. Yes, I believe I do envy you, Farland. It's Bubbles the pig. Piggy! Okay. All right. So we've acquired that. All right, so we've got a number. So we now have a new main quest, the City and the Stars. So when we get to Byzantium, which will probably be before the end of the stream, we'll get there. But first, let's do some of this off-worlding quests. So let's start with Roseway, since that was one that's been hanging around probably amongst the longest. So once again, thank you for stopping by, watching me play The Outer Worlds. This is the viewer's choice playthrough. This is the game that people wanted me to play.
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
As my thank you for reaching Twitch affiliate. So this was the game that people chose out of the list of 6, and so I'm hoping you are enjoying my playthrough.
You look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking, it ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
Old-timey looking camera.
So, you know something? Maybe I was wrong about you.
To be a fan is to cultivate a mental disorder. You're living vicariously through a tossball team.
Nah, I was right the first time. You're a git, Max. Hey, you got a minute?
Hey, don't walk away from me.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony? Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Okay. All right, let's go to... Let's go off-worlding again. Let's go a-travelin'. Travelin'. Need some good travelin' music. So for this particular quest, I will need... anybody, actually.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
That would be correct. You have anything new to
Welcome
add?
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Okay, nothing new there in the prompt. Alright, so... wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where am I going? Roseway. Okay. Which is on Terra 2. Okay. That's what I wanted. I'm not going to Byzantium yet.
Now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Okay, let's bring Nyoka. And this time, let us bring... the doctor. And let me have some water. So while we're here, let's equip Nyoka with... Ellie, I should say. Oh, dear God. I need to... seriously. So you've got a pistol. Let's change that immediately. And let's change your melee weapon. 352. That's 402. Ooh. Nope. Even better. Assault rifle. Thank you. Let's armor you up. Oh dear God. Yeah, we need to get you some heavier armor. $20. 36, and let's get you. No. No. Let's give you that. Yeah. Yeah. And where am I going for this acid steeper? It's 183, so not too far, I don't think. No, it's actually at the storage facility. That's a fast travel. But we have some goons. Mop. No! No, I don't want to have permanent concussion. That is not a good prize. Oh, we're stuttering. Starting to stutter again. Got a terminal. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Unsightly bloodstains? Consider Auntie Cleo's laundry soap. Now with a refreshing lemon zing scent. Oh. I've been here before. Yes, I have. I recognize the area. There's the acid steeper. Install the acid steeper, so it's back to the ship. Oh, okay. Quick little how you do. Back to the ship. Okay. That was quick. I expected a much longer, drawn-out thing, but alright, cool. Quickly touch down on a planet, grab a part. Okay.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
A rumbling vibrates from the unit's chassis. And that...
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM? Registering new owner. Captain. SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Did I just gain the last party member? Was that the last? I'm going to be so amused if that was it. So it switches back to the main quest, which I was expecting, but I am... okay. Alright, let's go... since we're on the same planet, let's go to Edgewater. We're still on Terra 2, Edgewater.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
This time I'll take Parvati back with me. Home planet and whatnot. Sam was the last companion. So now I've got a full slate. Ha! Well, there we are. I'll have to test Sam out in a little bit. In the meantime, do the thing. And where do I need to go? Oh, a ways. Okay. So let's just fast travel right to the power plant. Save me a bunch of time. Oh, Starwolf, have you played this game before? It's the game is starting to stutter on me again, which means do not be surprised if the game crashes again. Again, don't know why it's doing that. The other half has, okay. Abandoned Spaces Choice
I
7.
wagered this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Here there! Don't mess with us.
Everyone all right?
Okay. Save it.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
That's what I was expecting.
I'm so sorry.
That's what I was expecting. Ooh. All right. What do we have here? Rusty journal. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what look like Rebecca's final entries. Law helped me, but Anderson was right. We should have never taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, and I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but no one's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch is a living hell. We were sick of getting sick, of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting, day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money here to find a place here, settle down. This place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive, anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Alright, now I have to talk to you.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Alright. So now I have 2 reasons to go to Scylla. And, yeah. Collect 3 pheromone glands from pungent primals. Alright. Well, I guess that's where I'm going next. Oh. Let me just see if I can raid anything while I'm here. Space turlet. Okay. That's... I had a feeling that's what we were going to find, but now I know. Okay. Save it. Let's go back to the ship, because there is now nothing else we can do here. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing the stagger bullshit again, so now it's like every time I'm just going to save it.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Alright, well, we're going to Scylla. So, that's 2 reasons that I have to go there. So, let's... I think the first one is for Max. Yeah. So, I'll need Max and Nyoka for this. Let's go to Scylla.
Destination reached. Scylla.
You got a second?
Sure.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent. The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Been gnawing at me ever since, you know? That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual.
It's a trap!
Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production. Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey.
But Santa
I figured
oppresses the
board got him in the end.
proletariat.
Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something. Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock.
All right.
I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
You now travel to Harlow's base. Okay. First things first, though. I'll get to... So I have 3 quests now on Scylla. But let's start with the 2 that I have come here for. And then we'll get back to Felix. And we'll save it. Okay. So we've got 2 burial sites. Okay. 3 burial sites. All right. Well, first let's go to the abandoned mining post. Oh, those are for the primal glands. Oh, right. Yes. Why did I think? That's right. This is Scylla. So, and I am much stronger now than I was the first time I was on this planet.
Everyone all right?
God, I fully expect the game to crash any second now. So here's what I'm going to do to prevent that. I'm going to close the game, and I'm going to start back up again. That's probably a smart idea. Because I don't want to do that whole bullshit again. seeing as only got like another 45 minutes or thereabouts to go. So let's just do a quick. Let's do a quick quit. And once it finishes resynchronizing, we will start it back up one more time. I wonder if something is happening as the game goes longer. But again, that doesn't make sense because I played for 2.5 hours on Monday and it didn't do a damn thing. But I am preemptively preventing another stream crash. So hold that thought, and we're going to log right back into the game. And while it boots itself back up, I'm going to take a very, very quick bathroom break. So, be right back. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So now let's go right into hell.
Love a good fight.
Nice. There's one. And then we have one on the other side. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Nothing ever gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. Oh, you threw a rock at me. There's two. Can I close that gap quicker? Nah, it's not going to really matter much in the end, so let's just run. I was here earlier.
We've got to die. Don't mess with us.
Okay, we've collected the 3 pheromone glands, which means we'll have to go back to... Oh, Nyoka? Okay, sure.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up? Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there.
Nice.
Password to the door is Charon. Fucking right we are. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Ah, there's your Greek mythology call-out. Okay. So, we're done with her part, at least on this planet. So now, we have to go right back to where we just were. Come on, give me a fast travel. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Save it. Really? It was right outside the damn door? Oh. Swanky little place for an abandoned outpost. Nice. Oh, hello.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
Well, shit. We've come this far. If we die, at least we'll die hearing colors and seeing sound.
Yeah.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Okay. All right, Timothy Leary. Let's do this. Let's do that. We're crossing deep into Timothy Leary BS here. But whatever. In for a penny, in for a pound. Breathe deep the very, very fucked up Vicks Vapo Rub you're about to consume. Oh, here we go.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong with your face?
My face? What's wrong with your face? Where'd you get that second mouth? I want a second mouth.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
What in the void do you expect him to find inside himself? It's just blood and squishy bits and... Oh no. If I vomit on you, I want you to know I ain't sorry.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I could tell you all manner of stories. If I weren't...
Oh boy.
I'm sticking to alcohol from now on.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true. I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? I don't feel right about this anymore. I need to get out of here. You asked for this. Why are you fighting it? The same reason you always do. Fear of the unknown. Not having control. Is this the answer? Because it sure sounded like an answer that I don't understand. Who are you again? And why do you look like me?
Oh no. Ooh, no. One uptight, holier than thou preacher man is enough of a hassle. Now we got two. Time to go, Captain, before it gets worse.
He's not looking for the truth. He's looking for a new way to organize reality in his head. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision, to have your life completely controlled, the illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not. Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves? I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
I'm waiting for REM's Losing My Religion to start filtering in here on the hacked music.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
All right. That completes his quest. And he's gained the tuned in perk. What is the tuned in perk? We're going to find out right now. Oops. Increase the duration of effects when taking drugs. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So that completes his quest then.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. How right you are. Words are overrated.
All right. And so we have one more thing we need to do on Scylla, and that is for Felix. So it's back to the ship, and then back here, and then that'll do it for Scylla. Don't you scare me like that. Alright, so it's back to the ship. Gonna get Felix in on this.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
Ta-da! So let's get rid of the Vicar and Nyoka. Let's bring on Felix and Nyoka. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can get Sam in on some fun. We haven't trotted them out yet. Another save. All right. Travel to his landing pad. Ah, all right. Beautiful. Let's get you some... Alright, yeah, let's change you out. 217, grenade launcher. That grenade launcher sucks giant ass. Do I have another one? I don't think I do, but I have a flamethrower, which is infinitely more, and then 193. That'll never do. 286. And let's give you some good and proper armor. You're at light armor. Let's give you medium armor. Because I don't have any more heavy armor at the moment. 33, yeah, 27. And let's get you a helmet. Better than nothing. No perks available. And now for Sam. Sam's equipment is... Okay, so we can't do that. But we'll give him some more health. And we'll give him some more range damage. And we'll give him some machine damage. And we'll drop his equip time. So we'll do that. All of that. Goody goodness. Oh, it's another landing area on Scylla. Okay. Don't do that. Can you hold out for another 15 minutes, game, before you decide that you want to crash on me again?
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Harlow's base. There we are. Let's keep the same companions. Okay. Lever? Can I? There it is. I'm like, where are you?
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Don't start.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Outlaw. Construction mechanical. Can I enter? Is there a point of entry? I mean, that'd be ideal. Okay. Door somewhere. Ah. Ah, okay. This is a place where I can steal shit if the mood strikes. What the hell caused the level up? Oh, I found a vending machine. Like, what the hell? Oh, alright. Harlow Cruise Terminal. Logs. Acquisitions logs. Memo. I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Unless I get answers, I will stay skeptical. Pirate code. Rule 1. Harlow's the boss. Rule number 2. Fuck the board. Rule number 3. Why are you still reading, pig? Wake up! If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you? Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purpleberry-flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised us against time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and... Document Pirates Code has exceeded character limit. Well, I will level up in now because they're telling me to. Okay. Okay. Do that. 1 to you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, up you. One, 2, 3. Okay, and a perk. Another perk. I already have more hoarding. Steady hand, I like that. I like it. Capitalism! Yay!
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Take over the system!
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Oh, really?
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my
Ooh.
works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
Oh boy.
You see what I had to deal with?
Oh boy.
Let's hear it. A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve.
Entropy.
When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
Science!
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time. Something on your mind?
Is that it? Nope, that's it. All right. So, that was a quick little how you do. Which means... All right. The last few minutes here, I will go to Monarch and see about taking care of these two companion quests, or at least make some headway on them. And then we're going to call it a night. So, a couple more minutes. Stop stuttering on me like that, game.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Alright, let's head back to Monarch.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
On standby for command.
Alright. Swap out. Let's get Felix and Sam out of here. Bring back Nyoka. And I'll bring back Parvati. Because I need both of them for this. Faux windows, order now, adds beauty and verisimilitude to your frontier home. Don't know why I wanted the accent there, but it felt necessary. Okay. So let's... Where do I have to go? Okay, so I have to go there first.
No!
Really? Really? I fell off a platform? Really? 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 Of all the crappy ways to die. Really? Alright, where am I going? God. Okay, so I do have to I have to hang a right.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to think about it. Eaten by cannibals?
I think I may have figured out why I'm crashing. Because what I did on Monday's stream, I changed the stream output setting and the recording setting, because I record all my streams. I changed it to record in 720p, and it worked fine. I changed it back to 1080p for this, so I think my computer is just going nope, nope, nope.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then? Nothing. That's what. Because I've been stuck here running this dump of a diner for years. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me. Was there something else? Or did you just want to mock me? That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
3,000 bits? Alright.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Okay. So we got part 1. Save it. Don't you start. Don't you frickin' start. But what I think I might have to do for the rest of this particular playthrough is I'm going to have to, next time, just tone down my stream settings so that I'm not broadcasting in 1080.
So the ship
In 1080p
talks?
and
Do all ships do that?
just bring it down to
I
720.
can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special, though, ain't she?
Ada, what is it?
Alright, so the next place we have to go is Cascadia.
Unexpected noise identified. Security patrol.
Here they come.
I'm only mildly on fire. Yeah, as I'm discovering more and more about the capabilities of my computer, it's like I can either play this on, you know, the max graphics settings that I know that my PC is capable of, or I can stream it. I cannot do both. I cannot stream
You're fast.
at the max settings. And I've already toned down the graphics significantly just for the purposes of streaming it, but I think I'm going to have to take that one step down. I think I'm going to have to do what I did last past Monday and bring it back down to 720. Because that's the thing with these newer graphic games. Newer games that are much more graphics intensive. Anyway, where's my... And there's the sweetheart cake.
Cutest little things you ever seen?
Give Parvati the food. Alright. Right here.
The dust bat casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain. Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear.
Oh no.
I'm fine for overhauling an engine, maybe. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Okay.
Vicar would say it's the universal equation at work. I reckon it's just that 90% of everything that ain't crap is in Byzantium. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and... well,
You're lucky
made
I
everybody
like
she
you
trusts
as a
feel better.
character, Parvati, because going all over creation to for a date.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Alright, so we're done here. Well, let me just save it first. Yeah, let me just do a quick check of my settings here. Yeah, resolution's at 1080. I dropped the frame limit all the way down to 15. And I can drop them a little bit. I can drop the graphics quality a little bit more, but I think I'm going to go back to having it broadcasting at 720 next week. That said, let's do the thing. All right. I would like to finish this up and then call it a night at that point. Because I would like to see how this finishes playing out. Yes, indeed.
Whew, here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... Well, I'm ready. Yeah, right? Yeah. Here we go.
Alright, I accepted the code. Let's do this. Alright. Where's my map? So we've got... we gotta clear these out. Okay. Nothing there. Bits. Q down. Alright, looks like we're getting close to our contestant number 1. Let's go to contestant number 1. I don't have a high enough hacking for that? Really? That's frustrating. We've cleared out the base. And we are almost done with that. Ah. Man. Inspect the Mantisaur feeding grounds. Ah, place glands.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful.
Nice.
Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong. Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Ha!
Incoming!
Here we go. I do like that attack.
I am a stalker! Not getting through.
All right. Oh, good. Good. I'm the only one. I'm the only one still up now. Beautiful. You're dead. All right. Let's switch. There we are. After too many encounters with Mantipillars and Mantisauras, you're not quite yourself when any of the Manta family or creatures are attacking part of effects. Phobic, dexterity, -1, perception, -1, temperament, reward 1 per... No! No! That's not a good prize! Take all these severe penalties, but you get a perk point. No!
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
Cash prizes! Concussions!
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Okay. Phineas's contact. Ah, okay. So you've now buried them all. That means I must be pretty near the ship. Or no, that means I have to... Oh, that's my exit. Duh. Alright. Alright, so we are done here. And we're going to go back to the Unreliable, at which point we are going to call it a night. So we're not done yet. So just to let you know, my streaming schedule for next week. next week I'm going to be streaming Monday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And it will be more of this. I'm just going to continue playing this, and we're going to get closer and closer to beating it. I will not be doing an art stream next week. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break after doing 3 straight art streams. However, I will have you know that I am going to be part of an event on the weekend of March 6th and 7th. I'm going to be part of what's known as the Artist Back Alley Raid Train. So it's going to be a bunch of artists on Twitch Saturday, March 6th and Sunday, March 7th. And it's like 12 hours each day from all over the planet, really. And we each have 1-hour slots. And I will be on Saturday, March 6th as part of that raid train from 4 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern, in which I will be editing some photos. Safe for work stuff, because it'll be on Twitch. But I will either be editing some of my digital work or some of my film work, or if I manage to shoot film, I'll be developing film live on that stream. So, yes. So that'll be that's the raid train event. You gonna let me get back on the ship? God. But as far as streaming next week, it'll be again Monday and Friday. What the hell's the active quest? At the Byzantium docks, yeah. I'm like, that's not it. So yes. Quiet stream tonight, so thank you out there who, if you've stopped by, thank you for watching me this evening.
So Ada isn't really alive, but she
Thank you
can
for
still talk like a person.
the
What about Sam?
subscription.
What's it? Sorry. Is he the same thing?
Thank you very much for the subscription there, Starwolf. And I'll thank Tiny Dragon for the bits. But that is going to wrap it up for me tonight. So, one last save before we all call it a night. So, enjoy your weekend. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Wear a fucking mask. If you're able to get vaccinated, I hope you're able to do so. I don't want to hear about any of you getting sick because of your own stupidity. And I will see you this Monday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, for more of this. We will get to Byzantium. We'll do some more side quests, and as we get closer and closer to the end of the game. So, all right, everyone. Love you guys. Have a good night.